Nothing defines Southern California quite like the automobile. In New York, there's a subway. In Chicago, there's an elevated, and you can take public transportation to a sporting event. But here in Los Angeles, you grab a limousine. If the limo drivers ever go on strike here in Los Angeles, the first 3 rows of the Forum will be completely empty. And for the last 30 minutes, the stars have been arriving. But the real stars are not the folks in the seats. They are these men. 38-year-old Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the floor leader, Magic Johnson, and the young Turk who is coming along, James Worthy. The Lakers now have built a 2-1 edge in this championship series, and coming up now live, it's the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers in Game 4. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I'm Brent Musburger. It was just a short time ago that we were saying prior to Game 2, this is a test of character for the Los Angeles Lakers. How will they respond to being blown away by the Boston Celtics in Game 1? Now, the shoe is on the other foot. How will the Celtics respond? The Lakers have put it to them twice now, and most experts agree. If they open up a 3-1 lead, then the Lakers would appear to have a stranglehold because of the change in format with the 5th game scheduled here in Los Angeles Friday night. Now, the two gentlemen who call the action for you, Dick Stockton and Tommy Heinsohn. Let's go down to them. Dick?
Thank you very much, Brent. Well, the Lakers, for all their impressive play, cannot afford to be overconfident because the Celtics have handled adversity through the years as well as any team in any sport. Now, they must call upon their leader the way the Lakers called upon Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in game number 2. Their leader is Larry Bird, who was named most valuable player in the NBA this week. Larry Bird has not been playing up to his level. He has been injured, he has several ailments, and it has obviously affected his play. But if the Celtics are to have any hope to come back in the series against the Lakers, some way and somehow, Larry Bird has got to find a way. And Tommy Heinsohn, we talk about the Lakers' lead. How and why have they forged in front 2-1?
Well, Dick, I think Pat Riley's game plan has been masterful. He attacks the real weaknesses of the Celtics, and nobody else in any of the prior series has been able to do that. That is lack of depth up front on the bench and also foot speed. And he's used the platooning method to really provide a torture test for Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, and Larry Bird.
How can the Boston Celtics get back and win this 4th game?
Very important that the Celtics start shooting well from the outside early. If Danny Ainge or Larry Bird can hit 5 or 6 from the outside, it will pull Magic Johnson out of the paint. And that will destroy the gang rebounding tactics that have been so successful for the Lakers.
Keep in mind, when the Celtics won Game 1, they shot a rousing 60%. For more on the game, let's go back upstairs to Brent.
All right, Dick, thank you. You know, there is a fine line between aggression and violence in a sporting event. And several times in the 3 games played so far, these two teams have gone over the edge. Now, Kevin McHale and Bob McAdoo were involved in an incident in Game 3. And a short time ago, they told our Pat O'Brien what kind of a game they expected here tonight.
This is a big game for us now. We've got to come out. We've got to execute much better. And we just got to be more aggressive. I tell you, we've been the ones taking all the lumps out there. We've been the ones that have been getting knocked down. We've been the ones that haven't been the aggressors on the boards. And that we've paid for it by getting 2 losses.
Well, we know the Celtics are going to come out really hard, probably playing a lot more pressure defense and try to rebound a little bit better. I think the key to this series so far has been rebounding, and since we've out-rebounded them the last 2 games, that's probably going to be the phase of the game that they're going to try to correct tonight.
I hope it is physical. I love to play physical. That's right up my alley. That's right up everybody on our team's alley. I mean, I hope it gets out there, and I hope it's physical. I hope everybody's bumping into each other, and that's the way we want to play.
Short time ago, NBA Commissioner David Stern told me that he had informed both teams that the league will not tolerate violence on the basketball floor. He delivered the message to these two teams a year ago after the McHale-Rambis incident, and now here tonight. He says he wants tough, aggressive basketball, but that fans do not want this game to disintegrate into a wrestling match. Coming up now, it is Game 4. It's the Lakers and the Celtics. The Celtics trail 2-1. This is a game they must have to even this championship up.
The NBA on CBS.
The cheers are for the Lakers, who have just been introduced. And right now we'll bring you the starting lineups in game number 4 between the Celtics and the Lakers. And the lineups have not changed. Casey Jones. Both coaches have had some strong words. Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish will be the front court. Danny Ainge and Dennis Johnson in the backcourt. For Pat Riley, looking for his second world title. Kurt Rambis, James Worthy, the forwards. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at age 38, the center. And Byron Scott and Urban Magic Johnson in the backcourt. The officials for tonight's fourth game, Ed Rush and John Bannock. Jake O'Donnell is the alternate. The Lakers have won 25 of 26 since the 1st of February here at the Forum Court, and they've won 8 out of 9 here in LA in the playoffs. And a lot of people looking at those two, McHale and Bird, who have to handle the burden for the Celtics, Tommy.
Absolutely, the inside game and the outside game, and they try to play it like an accordion, going in and out, but they've been going an awful lot to Kevin McHale in the last few games.
When the Celtics lost those 3 straight games back in 1983, it was in the beginning of K.C. Jones' regime. Lakers control. How important is the first period tonight?
Very important to establish tempo. The first 6 minutes of the game, the Lakers count on it.
Kareem, Rambis. Celtics want to play the half-court game.
They want to push it up, see if they can get some easy shots so they don't have to hit the outside shot.
Harris playing up on top as he did, trying to draw Kareem, the big man, out with him. 8 on the shot clock. Larry Bird on a fake. No basket if it had gone, and a Laker foul.
One of the things that the Celtics will do, Dick, is move the ball around 4 or 5 passes in the early minutes to try and destroy the rhythm of that the Lakers are trying to attain.
Foul was on James Worthy. Dennis Johnson struggling from the field. Byron Scott almost asking him to take the shot. Bird puts it up and hits his first basket. He is shooting 45% as Larry Bird in this series. That's bad for the Celtics. Byron Scott going all the way in.
The guards of the Lakers have been playing hide and seek with the Celtic guards.
Inside to Parrish, and we'll have a foul on Kareem. Hide and seek.
They're trying to get back to Magic, and the Lakers are very aware that this is happening, and they hit in transition before anybody can find them.
The foul was on Kareem. 2 fouls on the Lakers. Post up into McHale. So McHale and Bird, the 2 forwards we talked about, have Boston's 4. Magic Johnson is guarded by Danny Ainge. Dennis Johnson on Scott. They double team the big guy. Parrish blocks it. Johnson saves it. McHale drives. They're going to call the offensive foul against McHale. There were 2 Lakers back, and McHale stormed into him.
The Celtics have shown me already, Dick, that they're going to come out and not be as cautious as they have been with their fouls the first couple of games.
A little more than a minute and a half gone by. First period, Byron Scott had Dennis Johnson behind him to alter it, and here comes Danny Ainge back. Ainge misses. Bird gets the offensive board and tied up with Kurt Rambis. So already Larry Bird has done something we hadn't seen in the early game.
Well, he's ready. There's no question about it. And Ainge, that would have really helped his confidence had he made that little jumper.
Celtics, Johnson. Dennis Johnson. Off the mark, Magic the rebound. Outlet quickly to Byron Scott. Celtics getting back. They go in low to Worthy. Terrific move by Worthy against 2 men, but he missed the shot. We're tied at 4, under 10 minutes to go, first period.